Would you like to give some advice to the young managers in their early career stage?
There's this one particular thing which I feel as a young manager, we are all susceptible to. And I see this more as I work today with a lot of the younger workforce which is coming into the corporate stream. And I remember that, generally that's an age which is very impressionable, and things like peer pressure, things like what my batchmates are doing, what my colleagues are doing, is my work great enough, are they placed better? They start to sort of, let me use that word, corrupt your thought process. Yes. And then you end up taking a decision which many times, and at least in my case, was a hasty one. And I realized, in fact, at the time of taking that decision, I was feeling that, oh, isn't this the best decision that I've taken? That I am moving out of this company, going to a bigger automotive company in a different segment. Of course, that opportunity was pretty exciting. But as I moved into the new opportunity, 6 months or 7 months later, I realized that no, hang on. Was that decision really right? And is the role on paper really the thing that you should vie for? Or is the salary on paper really the thing that you should vie for? I think a successful career is a lot about you, the person, and the company that you are serving, and the context in which you are currently employed. I think all of it has to come together for you to bloom. I'm not saying that talent is not important, hard work is not important, all of it is a given. That, in fact, very recently one of my colleagues and I were having this conversation, and I told him exactly this, that these are hygiene. You have come to play, which means these are accessories that you have to bring along. But what next? And I think that is where the earlier in your career you figure out that who you are and what kind of context really pushes you to deliver the best. I think that is a conversation which is you with you and you versus you, rather than I versus someone else, or what are they doing versus what am I doing. I think that's something that is pretty much avoidable at the early stages of career. Of course, having said that, I understand that people will make mistakes. But if somebody can take a leaf out of this and take a better decision, I think that's something that I would advise people to avoid. If you can figure out who you are and what works for you, rather than what is working for others, and hence chasing what is working for them, would serve you right. And rather than falling prey to the peer pressure, can you really figure out what are you good at and what are you not good at? Then keep improving at what you are good at and try to cover the shortcomings. I think that for me is what makes for a successful professional.